Welcome, fellow freaks, geeks, and nostalgic peeps, to my channel, Slime and Slashers, where, yeah, we talk about everything from Nickelodeon slime to horror movie slashers, but plenty of stuff in between, including books. Today's video, it is my very, very favorite type of book-themed video. It is a book haul! That sounded like a Tarzan call. Oh, I can't even replicate it. Anyway, stay right where you are. I'm gonna go to this short intro, and when we come back, I will go through with you guys all of the books that I have to haul, which include vintage horror books, as well as vintage middle grade, just regular fun books, and some vintage middle grade horror books. So, we'll get into it right when we come back. Welcome back, guys. Okay, let's not waste any time. Let's dive in to the vintagey goodness. All right, first we're going to start off with some vintage middle grade. Here we've got some just weird books. I started collecting these when my friend Cameron gave me a few, and then I went to a bookstore in Florida and I found a few more. So I said, why not add to the collection? So here are some Strange Matter books. Doo-doo-doo. Strange Matter, the last one in. You could see that there's a dino here.
Neck deep in danger,
Says the back of the book. Plant people.
Bizarre things are cropping up.
Toy trouble.
These toys play for keeps.
Fly the Unfriendly Skies. Next up, we've got two Scream Shop books. First up, I just have to get this sticker off eventually. Abracadanger! You know, like abracadabra, but abracadanger. It's very corny and cheesy, but I love it. And apparently you pick your own path. It says on this little blood splatter here.
Tucked away in a dark alley of Bleak Town, Sebastian Cream's junk shop is full of mysterious things, but be careful what you buy because there's no telling what strange adventures may await you. Each book is packed with pick-your-own-path choices that put you in control of the story's outcome.
And this is book 1. Here is book 4, Revenge of the Gargoyles. Actually, sorry, it's just one gargoyle, singular. Revenge of this dude, one gargoyle. Here we have a non-horror book, Basil of Baker Street. If anyone's seen the Disney movie The Great Mouse Detective, the main character is Basil of Baker Street. And I love that movie. It's probably my very, very favorite Disney animated movie, and I got this for myself, and I also found a copy and I gave it to my friend Andrew, so I'm hoping we could buddy read it one day together. Since he really loves this movie too, I was like, I must buy it for us because we both love the movie and it's so awesome. Now we've got two books from the Treehouse Times series, and this is just a cute little vintage middle grade series. It's not a vintage middle grade horror series, just like a cutesy series. This type of series is a thing you'll find in the nonfiction book Paperback Crush, which is like a vintage middle grade version of Paperbacks from Hell. It's all about like cute teenage little books like this. So look how cute. So here is number 4. First Course Trouble. This dude's very suspicious. What are you doing in the restaurant? Is she gonna eat it? Here's the other one, number 3, Spaghetti Breath, and this is incredible. Look at their outfits. Look at the pizza. Makes me want pizza, honestly. Winter clothes, very, very cool. I love it. I love their outfits so much. And here we have a cute little vintage Nickelodeon novelization of an episode of The Secret World of Alex Mack. And on the back it says, "Too cold for comfort." This is Frozen Stiff. This is gonna be great for Christmas time. Help, I'm trapped in Santa's body. The Santa's face is priceless. Oh, ho, 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 ho! it's like a surprise. I don't know, that's what it looks like. And this kid is just like very obnoxious looking. And I don't know. What are you doing, kid? Some Bailey School Kids books. Yeah. These are so cute. Gremlins Don't Chew Bubblegum. Elves Don't Wear Hard Hats. This might be another book good for Christmas time. We'll see. And Monsters Don't Scuba Dive. Here we have House of Horrors, Book 5.
Knock, knock. You're dead.
So, even though this is book 5 and I don't have any other books, I had to snag it. I love that there's a skeleton arm reaching out from this fiery, like, inside of this creepy house. Like, all you could see behind the door is fire. And this glowing skeleton arm coming out to grab this girl.
Sticks and stones won't break these bones. Nah, bitch.
I gotta get this sticker off, but very excited about this one. Here we have The Nightmare Room. This is the 3rd book in the trilogy, but hey, that is fine because I want to freaking collect these and I'll see if I could ever find the other ones, even though I think they're pretty rare. So this is No Survivors. There's also Fear Games and What Scares You the Most. And it's by Arlstein. These are the best covers because they have the most wonderful outfits on the front. I've got a whole bunch of Sleepover Friends books. So let's start off with this one. Lauren's Big Mix-Up. Look at the ice cream. And look at the outfits. The colors. I even love like the top of the book. Just fantastic. And it looks like a little bed with a pillow. Incredible. Number 7, Stephanie Strikes Back. Mickey Mouse sweatshirt. Look at this. Look at these cool, colorful leggings here. This, I think, is my favorite cover out of all of them. A Valentine for Patty. Look! They're cutting out Valentines, and just look at the awesome pajama outfits. And I really like this special design here at the top. Here we have Starring Stephanie. And the last one I have, Kate's Surprise. They're creeping and peeping outside a window. I don't know what they're doing, but they're creeping on a party. I guess they weren't invited. Also found a few kind of similar to that other series. Such a cute set of books with lots of great colors on the cover. Friends Forever! Number 2, Yours Till the Meatball Bounces. Look at this wonderful title up here, the way it's formatted. Number 3, Too Sweet to Be Forgotten, all with numbers. Again, I love the colors, the outfits. These are just too good to pass up. And Friends Till the Ocean Waves. And I did find another Star Trek The Next Generation Starfleet Academy book. And this one has Data in it. Also, I've got more tales for the midnight hour. Now we've got some YA books, starting with a Not Quite Human book. This was a movie, actually a set of movies, and I really, really liked it. Dr. Seaver from Growing Pains was the dad in it, so I was like, yeah! This one I got purely for the cover because there's this skeleton-looking dude. Terror at Play. Whoa! I don't know, it's like he's swarming in going, whoa! I don't know. Found a Nightmare Hall book here? Yeah. Deadly Visions. This is a pretty cool concept. This is Fear of the Dark. It's a fun facts horror book, and it says what you're supposed to do is they used to have these binders that they had, and you were supposed to like take this out, tear it out, and put it in the binder. Obviously, this one was not torn out. I was really pumped to find this. I've never seen any of the Seniors books anywhere. This is R.L. Stine's Seniors, and it's a Fear Street super chiller, and this is graduation day.
It's getting closer to graduation, and the kids at Shadyside High are terrified. Who's responsible for the senior curse? Is Count Clarkula really a vampire? Will anyone be alive to graduate?
And the best part is, you open up the skull, and it's just a whole bunch of pictures. Seniors. Troublemakers. It's more like troublemakers versus seniors, I guess. Or are they just innocent victims? Here we have an Avon Flair book, Night Terrors by Nicole Davidson. Another Nicole Davidson book, Crash Landing. Look at this awesome cover with this gnarly tree. Found some Christopher Pike books. We've got The Last Vampire 4 and 5. And another Nicole Davidson book, Winter Kill. And there's a frickin' skull inside the moon. Love that little touch there, that little detail. Nice wintry scene. This could be a good December or January read. Maybe I'll pick it up. Now on to the adult horror! Here we have Wild Violets, published by Zebra, 1980. White, glowing, ghastly eyes.
Please don't get too close to my mother's wild violets. Their beauty is evil, their fragrance is death, and what lies beneath them is too horrible to see!
Here we have a tour book, Sandman, by Linda Crockett. Look at this sharp-ass knife. Scared peeps in the O. There's the close-up of the scared peeps.
This Sandman brings nightmares, while his victims are awake!
Here is a leisure book, published in 1988, Strands, by James Kisner.
They hanged him once, but once was not enough.
Here's a pocket book from 1994, and it definitely looks very 90s. This is Near Death by Nancy Kilpatrick.
He is driven by insatiable thirst for blood, but he is not a killer. His kiss brings delicious ecstasy, but he is not human. His companions call him Soul, but he does not possess one. For over a century, David Lyle Hardwick has existed, a gentle poet in an unholy universe of the living dead. Then in the Veil of Night, someone is sent to destroy him. She is called Zero, a wounded mortal, beautiful, hard, smelling of sweet copper blood. She comes from a world more full of death and madness than David's own, yet even she cannot resist his silken seductions.
I have read Off-Season, and I found a freaking old-school copy of the sequel, Offspring. Cannibals, bitch! Yes, this is a Jack Ketchum book. Very excited to have found this. It's very hard to find Jack Ketchum books in the wild. This is a series of books about vampires. This one is Death Doctor, Jane Williamson. Very beat up, but I wanted it. Here we have a Bentley Little book. I still have to read my first Bentley Little book. Here is The Store. Here we have Deadlines. This was published by Diamond in 1991. And if you open it up, the mailbox is a cutout, and there's a note pinned on the rocking horse.
A writer digging for secrets may be digging her own grave.
Here we have a book by Andrew Niederman with the skeleton nurse. One little drop of blood. Tender loving care.
Michael loved his wife, but after the tragic accident to their daughter Lillian, Miriam was untouchable, like a dream. Desperate, hoping that his living nightmare will finally end, and yearning to lie once again in the arms of his beautiful wife, Michael hires a nurse to care for his beloved. But though Nurse Randolph's powerful presence has done wonders for Miriam, the nurse's ominous yet erotic dominance over Michael fills him with a strange, shuddering sense of doom. And nothing can make the terror disappear, especially not tender loving care.
Here we have Dark Lullaby by Jessica Palmer.
When the innocent die, terror wakes.
She does not look pleased. Get out of here, Terror. We hate you. She's really pissed off, it looks like. Here we have another zebra book. It was originally published in 1994. This is from 1995. Cold Kiss. And look how shiny it is. Kind of like a blood red, shiny cover. Vampires, bitch! I'm guessing. Yes, endless thirst, insatiable lust, etc., etc. All the traits of a vamp novel. Another zebra book. This is by Rick Hatula. Ghost Light.
Not everyone rests in peace.
That's like The Undertaker. I don't know, wrestling reference, sorry. It's a guy with an arrow. It looks like a bloody arrow. Kind of hard to see. It's embossed, light blue. Very nice color. Here we have a Playboy paperback. The Desecration of Susan Browning. Got a creepy-ass serpent wrapped around her hands. Get out of here. This was published in 1981. Here we've got a Jove book, published in 1990, and it definitely looks 90s to me. Button Bright.
Button, shining bright, tell me who you'll kill tonight.
Here we have a Diamond book from 1991, Spellbound. And, you might think, why'd you even get this? The cover's not that impressing. Well, bitch, look at the inside of this. The step back art is awesome. It's a freaking doll! The parts are everywhere. Heck yeah. It's a doll. Isn't that cool? Here we have a Warner book, published in 1979, Death Dreams. Aww, she looks so scared. This is by William Katz. Here we have another zebra book. This is Poison Pen by James Kisner. Soon he would beg for death. So it looks like there's a seance. There's a medium. Also there's a writer. Different kind of characters in this one. This one actually sounds kind of interesting and crazy. I really like this snarling beast here. Here is the Nightmare File. I just got it because it's like screaming faces on the side. I don't know. I just thought that was cool.
Help! It's time to do the taxes!
I don't know. It's dumb. Here's another zebra book. This one's from 1980, Callie. This one's by Sharon Combs. Honestly, this cover is badass, though. It's awesome. The Darkness Within by Sean McDonald. This dude's got a house in his hair. I don't think he can brush it away, either. Just kidding, I'm being dumb. A mother's betrayal and a daughter's vengeance, it says in caps on the back. This one has a very odd cover, and the synopsis seemed really interesting. This is Mr. Hands, And it says,
"It was an odd doll carved out of wood with stubby legs but long arms and huge hands. So little Sarah named it Mr. Hands. She loved that doll until the day she was murdered. Now her mother, Lucy, has discovered something amazing about her daughter's doll. It allows her to control another Mr. Hands. But this one is no doll. He's a living, terrifying being with horrendous power. Mr. Hands' deadly power is at Lucy's command. He will do whatever she tells him, even kill."
here we have a collection of stories. The scariest stories you've ever heard. I was lucky enough to find a Paperbacks book. These are pretty rare, so it was exciting to find one. The Hiding Place. This is from 1981, The Beast Within by Edward Levy.
"Prepare to meet the beast within. A lonely wife cheats. A brutal husband gets revenge. A not-so-innocent stranger hears a cellar door scrape shut and begins 20 years of indescribable horror. Chained in total darkness, feeding on live rats and human flesh. Becoming himself, the nightmare creature that lurks within us all."
I love the sharp, shiny nails. Very cool cover with a little bit of blood, and the rest is just kind of grayscale. Really cool design. For some reason, I love covers with apples on the cover. I've got like 2 other ones, so I was happy to find another one for the collection. This is 1 by 1. Here's a really cool looking cover. This beast here. Is the man the beast? Kind of looks like it. This is Blood Legacy. And this is a book published by Pocket. Here is Undertow. Look at these eyes peeping and creeping out of the ocean. And they're quite bloodshot. Dude, you need some eye drops.
"From the depths of an ocean grave, a tide of evil claims its helpless victims. An evil as old as time, as powerful as fate, as relentless as the tides. Undertow."
I do like this creepy mansion up here. Very cool. Does it look like it's my eyes? Hello! I don't know. And last but not least, here we have a zebra book, The Unblessed.
"It feeds on your most terrifying nightmares."
The tagline says. I really like it. It looks like a dragon, kind of, or a demon dragon. Okay guys, those were all the books I had to haul for you. I hope you enjoyed looking through them all. I really love doing these haul videos. They're a lot of fun. And now I can finally start to try and reorganize all of my books, because those are the last books I had to haul from my big shopping adventure over in Florida, which took place a couple of months ago. I haven't really bought any used books since then, so that was my big haul. And thank you guys so much for letting me show you everything. And thank you, as always, for checking out my videos. If you're a long-time viewer of mine, if you're new here, welcome, welcome. Please consider subscribing. And guys, leaving a comment always helps, so comment below any covers that you really loved, any books that you've recently purchased, and anything that you've read that's a vintage horror book that you think I should check out. I always want to hear about that for sure. Comment any of that below, and if you don't feel like commenting anything, even an emoji helps. For instance, just a stack of books emoji would be great if you don't want to comment anything else. I appreciate you guys once again, but for this time, that is it for me. Till next time, you guys know what you can do. Keep on killing it. Bye, guys.